Yo, yo. What's up to everybody and to everybody? What's up? Yo, I seen this fresh hat that I got from Pitstock. How do you mean, man? Big up, Harris Fans United, man. All day, every day, man. Real things, man. But BoweN 2.0, man. BoweN 2.0. Let me start about BoweN 2.0, man. BoweN 2.0 looks fresh. He looks like, when Homeboy played for like Preston North End, Homeboy fit in like a round peg in a round hole, not like a round thing in a square hole. You get what I'm saying? Like Homeboy looked brand new. And then I think he's like got adjusted to the Premier League. And now you're gonna see the best out of BoweN, dog. Real talk, man. Like he looks sharpish, man. He looks sharpish, man. But not only him, man. It's like he looks sharpish. Ben Johnson looks sharpish. Like Baptista, Elise, they look sharpish. Forson, where did he come from, man? It's like Forson just came like out of the blue, like crystal clear times two. How do you mean, man? Like that's our N'Golo Kante, man. I love it, man. I love to see it, man. I hope everybody's well still. I know this is late. I just had to get two things off my mind, man. Cause it's like you done seen Declan Rice and Sam Johnstone playing today. Like they were playing two golf things. Four, but no, they were playing two golf things, like, and it's like it's weird. It seems like our players are more scouts than scouts that we have. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's mishmash, man. It's like apparently we're in talks with like that boy. What's his name? Crawl. Alex Crawl, I think his name is. The Czech Republic boy there. We're in talks with him again. We're in talks with Johnston. Um, there was the next player still. Pereira, you don't know he's on the list, man. How do you mean, man? He's live, man. Like that might be our Lingard replacement. And then you got like Ben Ramo, who looks like he kind of beefed up throughout the offseason. Lanzini, who looks like he beefed up through the offseason. And that's like real talk. Hold on one second, dog. Like, like real talk. That's like just hitting the gym and thing. And Ben Rama looks like he done beefed up. Lanzini looks like he done beefed up. But who is it? It's Johnstone, goalkeeper. I prefer Areola, but apparently we can get Johnstone for like 11 mil, and the man don't want to get rid of him regardless. So it's like, unless competition comes in, he's ours. Um, that might be a good shout because it's like Fabianski definitely has another season in him, but maybe like bringing Johnstone in, it's like, and not John Stones, John Stone. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, because Fabianski's in like the last thing of his contract, this might be like a beginning step to like putting a bit of like fire under his belly. Because then, like next season, we could sign Areola. You know what I mean? But like Areola's still like top man for me. I'd prefer him on loan, so like we could save our money and like put it towards like forwards and midfielders, left back. I love the cat, man. Who's he play for? I forget who he plays for, dog. Um, Joe Bryan. He's dope, man. He's tidy, man, and he's a proper left back, dog. Like proper left back. But you see what like Ben Johnson's doing these days, man. It's like he's a natural right back, but homeboy's playing on the left, right, central sometimes, cutting in, and then like bagging to assist, but also like getting goals with his left foot. Like big himself up, dog. Like that's live up still, man. that's live up still. And homeboy comes from a pedigree of defenders. Like earlier on, Irons United. Like I already done knew that that was Ledley King's cousin. But then it's like he's like Parks' cousin as well, I think. Like something like that. I never knew that still. But yeah, man, it's like I see the academy being an academy again. Like Langelo, Ashley, Forson, Alicante. You get what I'm saying? And then like Coventry. Come on, man. Coventry looks live up. Coventry fits in like a jigsaw puzzle piece, man. Honestly, like he looks tidy, man. He looks tidy. Like real things. Homeboy looks tidy, man. And having all these youngsters come up in the mix, it's like we're getting the academy back together. Like the band is back together. The academy is back together. Like it's good to see. There was one comment, I forget who said it, but they were basically saying like how Coventry looks like a Carrick in disguise. Why do people have to drive so fast? Like really, on like a Thursday night, people are like running down the high street like they're on like they're O.J. Simpson or some things, dog. Real talk. But yeah, no, we got the academy back, man. It's like you're seeing youngsters like make moves. But BoweN, I'll tell you, man, BoweN looks like a different player, man. He looks sharp. He looks tidy. He's putting two things together. Same with Ben Johnson, putting two things together. Like an Antonio, number 9 now. Finally, I'm gonna buy the shirt. Finally, I'm gonna buy the blood clot shirt, dog. Like 3's my favorite number. So like number 30 for him was like brand new things. But like number 9, yo, show Andy Carroll how to like run a number 9 shirt, dog. Straight up. Antonio, show man like Andy Carroll how to run a number 9 shirt, dog. Because like that is his position. And you can see he's gonna be delegated in that position. I'm just excited. Like Ben Rama looked wicked the other night. Antonio, he looked like he was out to the races, but his ball control weren't all that like 100. And even Gonzo said that on Hammer's chat, and I agree with him. I really do agree with him. Um, so yeah, you could have like Antonio up front. We definitely need like another striker. Tammy Abraham, everybody's like saying, "Oh, Tammy Abraham, let's get Tammy Abraham." I ain't a big fan, but homeboy does know where the back of the goal is still. But yo, me and Charlie were talking the other night, dog, and that Marega, Muse Marega or whatever his name is, I got all the time in the world for that boy, man. Homeboy can put two things down on a plate, man. Real things, man. Homeboy's a bull. Adama Traore, yo, come on. Like, this is why I'm excited. Like, you look at all these like connections, and you know what? It's like they're all not too far off. Like, we have European football to offer on them now. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to come to West Ham? We finished 6th in the Premier League. Why wouldn't you want to come to West Ham? We're going to win the league next season, I think. I know it's kind of like, woo-hoo, but like, you know what? Don't put it past us, man. Don't put it past us. Because, like, this is a season where man don't got that much Skrilla. You know what? To make the teams look much iller. So it's like, yo, everybody last season was like, yeah, it was a fluke, this, that, and the third. Yo, we're going to be back down, like, you know, where we usually are. I don't agree with that. I think Moyes is building something, man. Moyes, Nolan, Pierce, Irvine. How do you, no, not, no, Naveen, because Irvine's still there, but he's kind of like playing back row. You get what I'm saying? But no, BoweN looks sharp, man. BoweN looks like the BoweN he was at Preston North End. Real talk. Connor Carpentry looks sharp. like an understudy of like a noble type character. Um, Ben Johnson, yo, homeboy's a G, man. He's a legend, man. Like, he's never really got to play in his natural position, but he's like a Hayden Mullins, and not the same position as Hayden, but he's like a Renaissance man. Like, he can play on the right, he can play on the left, he can play in the mid, like of the back line. You get me? And it's like, yo, like Moyes is building it up from back to like top. And when you look at it, like, okay, we got, and even Alves. But that's what I'm saying. So you got Godbana, you got Alves, you got Big Craig Dawson, you got Diop. Diop is for the future, even though I think we could get a better center half. Diop is still one for the future, man. And then on the left, you got Cresswell, you got Matsuaku, you got Angelo, Langelo, no, what is it? Langelo? I think it is. I think it is. Langelo, but no, it's like Langelo, Langelo. Yeah, so anyways, we got that. Shut up, man. Oh my days, people love to like, but then you got Langelo, you got, who else on the left, dog? You got Langelo, you got Matsuaku, and you got Cresswell. I still like that Joe Bryan kid, man. I forget where he's from, but I think he's fresh, man. His left foot is fresh, man. But even now, like Ben Johnson, like assist, goal with his left foot. Homeboy looks tidy, man. And then in the middle, we got four, because we don't got Winston Reed no more. I can see him like going elsewise. But it's like you got like whatchamacallit, you got what the man Godbana, Big Craig Dawson, Elise, Baptiste. So you got four right there. I know two of them are youngsters. But then we're in for that boy from Barcelona. And I know when I said that, man and man were like, oh well, be realistic, Keith. Like, are we gonna sign like a boy from Barcelona? But like we might. Like, we're offering European football now, man. It's different scenes. It's a different it's a different attraction now, man. Like, we ain't fighting for relegation. That's why I can understand players not wanting to come to, West Ham or East London, because it's like, yo, they're like, oh, I'm just gonna be fighting relegation. There's no prizes, there's no trophies, there's no nothing, nah, 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 nah. But now we got squads, dog. We got squads, like we got something on the table that is like we're like a 5-star restaurant now. Maybe not 5-star. We're like a 4-star. We're like a 4-star resort. So it's like before with like fighting relegation and thing, we were like a 2 or a 3. I know Champions League is 5 out of 5. So we're like a 4. We're like a 4 out of 5, maybe a 4.5, because we still finished 6-star. And we were only like 1-2 points away from Champions League, man. So it's like we're more of an attractive prospect for like youngsters and experienced players all in to like come to us, man. And then on the right, you got Sufal, Tufal, Who Foul, is it Cool Foul? Like, yo, homeboy's live, man. Like, he's Thomas Replica in disguise, man. Like, Fredericks, big up Wally World. I love Fredericks' pace. I just don't know if he has what it takes. But he got something, man. And then there was a reason why Moyes wanted him. Pellegrini ended up getting him, I think. But it might have been Sullivan. I don't know. Piss on Sullivan. Piss on Gold. Piss on Brady. Yo, man. I don't know. That man that wants to take us over. Would it be good? Would it be bad? I think we can't go worse than like Gold, Sullivan, and Brady, man. Honest. Honest, I don't think we could go worse. And I said the other day, like, it's a can of worms that do you want to open it up or do you not want to open it up? Well, we just had like the nastiest can of worms ever. But we always get nasty can of worms, like Edgar Magnuson, what's his name? The biscuit man. Like Terrence Brown, joke things, man. But I got a good feeling, man. I got a good feeling. Um, I think Moynes is the man to take us to that next level. I didn't when he like came back, honest, because like I don't think he was given a fair shot when he first came, and he didn't get any more time than just like 6 months. I thought that was a bit not fair. You know what I mean? But it's like BoweN 2.0 is the name of this video, and BoweN looks like how you would have thought he would look when he came from Preston to us. He really does. Lanzini, Ben Rama. Ben Rama's gonna be the man. Like, yo, Man can say what they want to about Ben Rama, but I will tell you right now, Ben Rama is gonna be the man. Having Mark Noble on his last legs at the club, I think you're gonna see a different Mark Noble, man. Like, I think he's gonna be magic in Europe, man. Magic. And yeah, we got rid of Felipe Anderson. You know we're done gonna get rid of Yarmolenko too. Big up JAK to the E. But it's like, yo, man, I can see us doing better without them. Because if we get the weight, because those are like expensive players, man. Like Pellegrini wasn't thinking when he signed all these players, like, oh, we'll give you like 1 billion, trillion, gazillion pounds to like play for us. And it's like, really? Like, yo, I don't think he thought it through too heavy. Him and his boy Husalas. I don't think they thought it through too heavy, man. And I think that ended up costing us more than like doing us any favors, man. Real things, man. Um, I'd love to see Pereira come to the club. Real talk. I'd love to see Lingard finally make the move. Real talk. Johnstone, or like I want to say Johnston, but it's like John Stone, isn't it? I don't know. But like Johnstone, whatever you want to call him, like him playing golf today with Declan Rice, that was something. And that's what I'm saying. Like players are getting more in the ears of these prospects that we're looking to sign more than the agents themselves and more than our scouting staff. That Alex Crawl guy, I don't know. Like I've seen him in the Europa, not Europa. Sorry, I apologize. I seen him in the European Cup, and he was like average, but yet so was Harry Kane, and Harry Kane was like Balloon d'Or, like man of the game. So it's like, can you really judge a man on them things? I don't know. That Schlick guy, yo, he's tidy, man. And then Charlie Boy, he was saying that number 7, I forget his name for the life of me, but the number 7 for Czech Republic, man, homeboy looked live up still, man. And it's just like getting a few jigsaw pieces in the puzzle, and we're set. But it's like we need that depth. We need that. We need that extra because, like, if we're going to be competing in the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, and then the Europa Cup, you need that depth, man. And that'll come back to bite us in the bottom if we don't get that depth, man. And we need it. Um, I think the youngsters are doing brilliant, like I done said. But like, we need that depth, man, of quality to take us to the next level. Now, Gold, Sullivan, and Brady might not give two things about it, but we are their investment. Like, we are their investment, man. So it's like, what they promised us, whatever they promised us, didn't come true to like how many years after? Because they bought us like what 2016 something, and they said 5 years. So it's like Yeah, they kind of delivered, but not really. Like, I don't know, man. It's messed up, man. I just wanted to do a quick video on BoweN because I've been really impressed with him and Ben Rama, Ben Johnson, Baptiste, Elise. Forcing is just mad. Forcing is mad, dog. That boy can ball, man. That's like our N'Golo Kante, man. Real things, man. And what now? Who is it, man? Like Liverpool want to buy BoweN? We slap a 35 million quid price on his back, like, and they're like, oh, I don't know. Well, if you want him, pay for him. It's not like they don't got no money, but it's like this pandemic has like kind of affected everybody. That's why people saying last year, oh, this is a fluke season and da 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 da. We'll be right back where we were before. After like this season, I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it, man. Yo, big up Donnie. I know Donnie. It's Donnie in it. Donnie Jackson. That's the boy from the States. You were on whatchamacallit today, man. What was it? Russell's show. You were on Russell's show today, dog, weren't you? Big yourself up, man. From Memphis or some shit, man. Big yourself up, man. What are you saying? Let me see what you're saying, dog. Slick, my first pick. See, you're even rhyming and you don't even know it, dog. Slick, my first pick. How we rhyme so sick, it's. Yo, but no, you're saying like Slick's my first pick. I know you probably seen me say that at least 5 different times this week, but I really want him up front. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. I think he'd be pure quality, man. Like homeboy got skill. I take Slick. You watch me. You watch me. Real talk. I take Slick over Tammy Abraham any day of the week. Any day of the week, dog. I ain't even playing with you. Any day of the week. I take Slick over him any day of the week. But yo, if you got time, go search what's in Musa Marega or whatever his name is. He's bad. He's bad, Donnie. Like, yo, he's a bad man. Like, he's a bull. But Adama Traore, come on, man. Like, I know he ain't the best finisher, but if Moyes can get inside his head and do what he did with Arnautovic, do what he did with Antonio, putting a winger up front, I think that Adama Traore would be super duper. What is it? Super califragilistic expialidocious. But no, I remember like I used to watch Adama Traore when he was at Villa, and then I watched Adama Traore when he was at Middlesbrough, and I just used to watch Villa and Middlesbrough just to see Adama Traore. He was that exciting. He never really had that end product, but he was that exciting, man. I never ever got to see him play for Barcelona B team, but to be in that pedigree to even get into the Barcelona squad, regardless, to the Barcelona squad. For him to get into the Barcelona squad, regardless, man, it's like homeboy must have something, man. He must have something, man. Like, but yeah, you're in Austin, Texas. Word up, man. Big yourself up, man. Big yourself up, man. Austin, Texas. Yo, what's the weather like in Austin, Texas? Because, like, right now in Canada, dog, like, I'm t-shirting it. Like, yo, track pants, like, rolled up, dog. How do you mean? It's like, there's a nice little breeze still, but it's like, yo, it's summertime. You know what I mean? Like, when I used to, like, go on vacation to, like, Florida and, like, Barbados or Bahamas or whatever, and we used to get off the plane. Like, it used to be, like, winter in Canada, dog. I used to get off the plane, and it's like you get off the plane, and there's like that warm breeze. That's when I know summer's in effect. But like I think it's like way, way, way hot where y'all are at, man. Like real things, man. I think it's way, way hot, man. But it's like that was funny today, man. Russ talking about we complain when it rains, we complain when it's hot. Like we can't stop complaining. And it's the same here. Like we complain when it's like snowing. We complain when it's too hot. Like, yo, man just can't stop complaining, dog. It's madness. But yeah, man. You know what? I want to go to Austin, Texas, because like y'all got the illest food, man. I don't care. Y'all got the illest food. Like they have these things here, Donnie, and it's like rib, like rib fest. They got like rib fests, like in and around like where I live in the summertime. But ain't no like ribs is touching what's going on in Austin, Texas, dog. Those are like real ribs, like sticky, icky. Like you know how Snoop Dogg like says he smokes like the sticky, icky. Those ribs are sticky, icky. Like and yo, they're dope with some molasses, barbecue sauce, like hot sauce, like. Whoo, I'm showing you, man. Like, yo, there ain't no ribs like ribs in Texas. I ain't playing. And like at some of the rib fests, Donnie, we got like like what are they called? Like trucks, like food trucks. They come down from Texas, and they're good. They're like dope, but you get them on the regular, and it's like those little restaurants that are like mom and pop restaurants. Like not even no chains, no nothing. They're just like mom and pop restaurants, dog. And like you go there and you'll get the illest ribs, wings, everything. Like those are the places I'd be checking. I wouldn't be going to like your fancy name things. You know what I mean? Like we got one restaurant here called Montana's. Yeah, this turned to food talk because I love my food, dog. So yo, piss on it. We're talking food now, dog. But it's like we had this one place in Toronto called Montana's, but it was like a chain thing. It was like it was a chain thing. So it's like there's one in Montana's like here, there, here, there. But the best ones are like the one single shops that are like or one single restaurants that like are just run by a family. And like they do their own recipe and thing, and it's like fall off the bone type ribs, dog. Like, yo, man, yo, I'd honestly, I ain't even playing. I would love to go to Texas, dog, and have two like ribs, man. Real things. I know I'm not the only one, man. I know I'm not the only one because like ribs is good meat, man. Like straight up to your baby back ribs, to your like dinosaur ribs and thing. Like, yo, man. Yo, like just like I want to go to New York. Like New York, like you got a lot of Jewish people in New York, right? And they love like the pastrami and like the Montreal smoked meat type thing, like corned beef type thing. Yo, I'd love to kill it there, doc. I'd love to go and kill off two sandwiches there, like where Seinfeld and the man them used to eat, dog. Yo, you know you could get some like Larry David. Larry David is the lick. But it's like, yo, where Larry David goes for his like pastrami and pickle, you know, deli things, man. Like I love them things, dog. I love me some ribs, dog. I love me a bit of curry, dog. Like honestly, like the best place for curry right now is like England, though. It's messed up, like in London on like Brick Lane. It's like you'll get the illest curries there, man. It's crazy, man. Done though. What are you saying, dog? Barbecue is legit here for sure. Only thing is the Texas is all about beef, and I'm more into pork. Word up. See, I like pork sausages, dog. Like we found we found this butcher like just on the road still, and like the man them do like beef sausages and pork sausages. The pork sausages, dope, dope. Like the best sausages I've had outside of London are there. And it's like a pure British shop. Like you can get like curly whirlies, Coleman's, like mint sauce, mustard. Yo, you can get everything there, man. Like pure pucker pies, like proper pucker pies, dog. Like proper like Scottish pies. It's almost like a pie mash thing. Like what I do, I get the Scottish pies and then parsley gravy. So in England, you got when you go to the pie mash shops in London, you get like it's liquor. Um, that's what they call it, right? And it's like parsley with like eels in it. And I know eels, like everybody's like, ew. But listen, Brethren, I love me some jellied eels. Like I think that tastes like the freshest fish in the world. Don't judge it before you had it. Straight up, it is bomb. There's like a bone in the middle, so you gotta be careful, like when you're eating it and thing. But like, yo, at the pie and mash shops in London, like especially this one on Tower Bridge Road, Manzies, it's like, yo, you get the pie and mash, but the pie and mash there is more time like beef and lamb. Here, we just get like the Scottish meat pies, which is just beef. But we get the parsley sauce, but we don't got the eels in it. You know what I mean? And that kind of gives the taste, just like a Caesar salad without like no anchovies. The anchovies, even when they're cut up like small and sharpish, like the anchovies make the Caesar salad, dog. Real talk. And it's like, so, yo, we like, yo, I'll do the Scottish pies with the parsley gravy and like some nice mash. Like it's almost there, but it's like me eating ribs here and not in Texas. It's like that close. You know what I mean? It's not the same as, man. It's not the same as. But yo, let me ask you, Donnie. Donnie, why you support West Ham, dog? Like, real talk, man. Why you support West Ham? And if you want to come on and chat, man, I'll share the link. But if you just want to stay in the live chat and we can talk like this, that's good, man. But why you support West Ham? Is it family? Is it just because like you just were gravitated towards them? Is it a player who like you just thought, yo, that man's the shit right there? Like, what is it that like gravitated you towards West Ham, man? Straight up, man. Oh, we got somebody else in the house now. Highborough MGS. Haha, my man talking about his greasy munchies. Yeah, I am. 100. When the rap video coming out, bro. Oh, yo, this COVID thing has been like, honestly, Brethren, I ain't even been able to go to the booth, man. I ain't even been able to go to the lab, man. Like studio, you know what I mean? I ain't even been able to go them ways there, man. Um, yo, I think it's all made up to tell you the truth. Like real talk, I think this whole thing is made up, man. That's on a different subject, but like, it's all control, man. It's all control. It's like, oh, you can do this and you can't do that, and you can do this, but you can't do that. Like, I think it's all control things still, man. That's just me. That's just my opinion. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, man, no, video soon come out still, man. Soon come out still, man. Trust me, man. I got lyrics for days, man. So Highbury MGS, you must be a gooner still. You must be a gooner still, you know. You must be on some like Tony Adams things, dog. Thierry Henry things. Like, am I wrong? Am I right? Some Lindbergh things. Yo, bird camp things, dog. You must be on some bird camp things, dog. How you mean, man? You remember that one goal? You remember that? What? Am I right? I see you body. I see your body language. Yes, moving like a rapper, bro. No, I'm just moving like me. How you mean? I'm just moving like me. Real talk. Remember that goal though, dog? Remember that goal? And it's like homeboy, like he like got it down, flicked it over the man, like turned around, and then bash into the back of the net. That I think might be the illest goal of all time. I ain't even playing. And my cousin's gooner still, you know, in Basingstoke, Bradley Uren. He's like, yo, homeboy is gooner through and through, man. Like gunner, gooner, gunner. Yo, straight up, man. He's like, y'all have a good pedigree, man. I remember when y'all went like, what was it? The Arsenal Invincibles. Nobody could beat y'all. Nobody could beat y'all, man. You guys are just like, Yo, you had Perez, you had Tarion Reed, that one boy Eduardo. That sucked that he broke his leg still, man. But like you had him. Who's the other guy I'm thinking of, man? You had Vieira. You had the one boy though. He was like center half, man. I can't think of his name for the life of me, man. What was his name? Like I know you had Walcott in that, but this one boy, what was his name, dog? He was bum. He was bum. I don't know if he played like. I think he played like center half. He did. What? It started with the W. It started with the W, dog. It started with the W. What more? What something? What? Not Watford. Um, not Walcott. Oh damn! Help me out, dog. Help me out, dog. Reyes was dope. Boom. Yeah, Reyes was dope. But you had that. You had that like. You had that center half, dog. Started with the W, man. He was ill. He like Sol Campbell. I think he used to play with Sol Campbell still, you know. I think he used to play with Sol Campbell still, and homeboy was live up. Live up. What was his name, man? What was his blood clot name? Uh Whitmore? No, not Whitmore. What no? I'm sure it started with a W, dog. Help me out, man. Yes, that's it. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. My homeboy. He was live, man. I don't business. He was live up, man. Yo, that man was ill. That man was ill. Do you remember? You remember the game you played, dog? And you had that goalkeeper, Lehman, and it was in like Europe, and homeboy like literally pulled out his dick and took a piss like at the back of the goal, dog. I ain't even playing with you. That happened. That happened, dog. And I remember seeing that, and I was like, "What? Are you mad?" Like he didn't business, man. He just like, oh, I gotta take a piss. Like he just went right behind the goal. Ding ding, done. I was like, whoa, you're on two things, dog. You're on two things, man. Like that was madness, man. That was madness, man. And that was yeah, he was sick. You're right, dog. You're right. Hold on, let me just say what Danny. It is Danny. It's not Donnie. Why did I? Yo, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, because it's like addressing somebody by their name, that's like the most important thing. I don't business. That's the most important thing. It's like straight up, I apologize, man. I saw the A is an O. I don't know why. It's the lighting, man. I apologize about that. I apologize to you about that, man. I'm sorry, man. Um, then the whole history with Bobby Moore leading England to their only cup win. Basically, I just picked him up early on and stuck with them. Good for you, homeboy. Like, yo, you know what? Moore is a G, man. Bobby Moore's wife, Tina, used to go to the same dressmakers as my mom did when, like, when they were living in East London. It was like, yeah, my mom and my dad grew up like East London through and through. And yeah, my mom used to go to this like, you know how they do like dress alterations and like all them things? I don't think they made the dresses. I just think they altered the dresses like to fit you and things. And that Tina girl, Bobby Moore's wife, yeah, man, she used to go to the same like dress place or whatever, man. It was madness. It was madness, man. It was madness. But yeah, man. Jared Bowen, like, yo, hi Barry. What do you think about Jared Bowen, Doc? You think Jared Bowen's good enough to like fit? Who do you think? And Jared Bowen, like, do you think he's good enough to fit in the Arsenal team? And like, real talk, who do you think at West Ham is like proper, like dope enough to like walk into the Arsenal team, if any? And I won't take offense to it, man. Straight up, like I love having supported some other like clubs on the show because yo, it's football at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Real talk. It's like religion, man. Real talk, man. What'd you say? You said, gee, West Ham making moves in the transfer window after qualify. That's what I'm saying, dog. I don't know, man. It's like, yo, it's madness. You know what? It's our owners, dog. It's our owners, man. Like, our owners are like this, like short arms and long pockets. They can't even reach into their pockets, dog. Real talk. Like, I know y'all got it too. I know y'all got it too, because I watch Troops, man. I watch DT. I watch Robbie and the man, them. Big up them, dog. They're ill still. I ain't even playing with you, man. They put in a shift, dog. But it's like your owners, like Chomsky or whatever his name is. I hear a madman talking about like how he's doing like quadruple that. You know what I mean? So it's like it's owners with us too, man. Like we, we don't have that backing, man. Like Pellegrini was a big mistake. A big mistake, man. Like they wanted some high class manager to come in and do the job. Yo, Reggie, he threw money at players like strippers, dog. And they weren't just like onesies. They were like 20s and 50s, dog. Homeboys throwing money at the man, them like they're strippers, dog. Disgusting, man. Like Pellegrini was a flop. And nobody wanted him. And then the owners have the owners had the bollocks to say basically that like, yo, you guys wanted him. It was the fans that wanted him, so that's why we brought him in. We didn't want him. We didn't want him. We didn't want him at all. Like you look at any surveys done, we didn't want him, dog. It's like how y'all didn't want that who's that cat, man? The cat before Arteta. You know what I'm talking about. Homeboy coaches in Europe now, man. You know what I'm talking about. I forget his name. Honestly, I forget his name, man. Yes, that's it, Emery. That's it, man. Emery. Like, nah, man. What's your take on Arteta, man? Like, I know everybody in Arsenal's like, because I watch like tHa and like Troops and them, like, do the barstool thing. Trust me, big up the man, them. But it's like, what's your take on Arteta? Like, everybody saying like, trust the process and this, that, and the third. What's your take on that, man? On that, it's a shame that Yarmo's on such high wage. If he went for his weekly, yeah, I think anyone was crazy to want to get rid of him. Word up, because he'd be dope for Europe, man. He'd be live up for Europe. Yarmolenko would, man. Real talk, man. He's out of his depth, Arteta. I agree. So who would you take? Who would you take in? Who would you take in? Like, would you take somebody like Matteo that like used to play for Chelsea? Would you take somebody in like Jose Mourinho? I hope you say no, because I think he's like Oscar the Grouch in disguise. Would you take? I like that Potter guy. I think his name's Graham Potter for Brighton, man. He seems like a tidy manager still. Real talk, man. He seems like, but I think Arsenal's too big of a club for him to go to. Honest. Honest. Nah, wouldn't take Mourinho, my G. Good. 100. Would you take that Graham Potter guy or whatever his name is? Or would you take, who's the boy that used to like manage Bournemouth? I think Arsenal be a too big of a club for him too, man. I forget his name. But I think Arsenal would be too big of a club, man. Like, y'all got history, man. Real things. Y'all got history, man. Like, and there's no hate here. There's no hate here, man. Straight up. You done seen that already, dog. You done seen that already, man. But it's like, who would you take in? If you could appoint somebody as your manager tomorrow, who would it be? Mr. Highbury, rocking on the mic like 1, 2, 3. I see him, they're trying to rock. But yo, they better leave. This is how we rocking the mic, and my name's Peach. Yo, just some freestyle things still, man. It's almost like a full moon, dog. Real things. It's almost like a full moon here still. I ain't even playing. It's like almost. It's like close. It's not, but it is, but it's not, but it is. But it isn't, and it was, and it's not like soda fizz, poppy fizz, not fizz out of Coronation, STREET. I'll be in the place to be, wilding out like Wildy Cat from Roll Deep. Don't know. But yo, hold on, let me see what you're saying. How that was his name. Yeah, no chance. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, man. I agree with you, man. Like Grandpa, he is a good manager, dog. He is. He can like. I like Mateo. I don't know why, dog. I like Mateo, man, or Matteo from Chelsea, man. I think he's live up, man. Like it's weird. He got put in as like caretaker manager or whatever for the man them, and it's like he came through. Like he came through, man. Like I don't know. I think he's dope still, man. Hold on, bro. I take Marcia. Oh, now you're talking because that's a man with a reputation. That's a man that's done doing it in South America. But would you think South American football would suit your type of football? I do. I do. I do, man. I do. I think South American like flavor football would suit y'all, man. Real talk. Like when you look at like who you got, Obama, blood clot young, and big up troops. And Lacazette's wicked still, man. How you mean, man? He's wicked, man. And then in Cartier, I'm not fully convinced on him. Miles Nathan, I think his name is. He's dope. He's tidy, man. Bellerin, he could have that. Um, who else, man? Who else have I really been impressed with from y'all, man? I'm trying to think, man. It's in the midfield, man. But it's like who, man? It's oh what no, y'all don't got a Wobie no more. He pissed off. Who am I thinking of, man? Who am I thinking of, man? Y'all got who's one player I love to watch from Arsenal, dog? Oh, who is it, man? Nate Miles is alright, but he's more a defender still. Oh, Saka. Bosh. Saka. Yo, that man is ill. That man is ill. And you see how like he plays left back for the man now, and then when he goes to England, he plays like right attacking midfield. Like, what is the deal with that, dog? And homeboy like took it like a duck out of water. Like, yo, he fit right in, man. He fit right in. Like right in, man. Like madness. Like, yo, real things, man. Um, Bro, hold on one second. Let me just sorry about my fingers all up in the thing. Bro, I absolutely do. Yeah, he is a tactical, sorry. He is a tactical expert, capable of adopting his own style to his opponents, which is more so like going forward. Like I know everybody says like your best offense is your defense, but it's like, yeah, if that's the case, homeboy's running it because he likes to go forward, man. Real things, man. Expert, capable of adapting his style to his opponent. Yes, I agree. Guardiola, Messi, and Basala rate him highly. Yo, that's like bridging. That's like you like going on 3 dates with like Jennifer Lopez, like Jessica Alba, and like Selena Gomez, and they're all like, yo, this man's a top boy. You get what I'm saying? It's basically the same thing, Doc. Sack, a good player, needs a manager who can unlock his potential. Arteta ain't, in my opinion. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I think Arteta, Doc, honestly, I think Arteta, like, he was kind of like living on a cloud when he was at Man City because he had Guardiola like doing all of the heavy lifting, and then Arteta was just doing the light lifting. It's like Guardiola was like bringing in the couches like on his back, bringing in the sofas, bringing in the refrigerator, bringing in the chest like freezer like on his back, dog. Just like yo. And then Arteta was just like bringing in like the pots and pans and like the vases and like yo some ornaments and like he was doing the light work, man. Like he wasn't doing the heavy lifting or heavy work like Guardiola was, man. But still, I'll show you this, man. I think if you had Arteta as a number one at Manchester City, I think he'd like be right up there because they have so many quality players. They could have like Fozzie from the Muppets managing that team, and he'd still like. You get what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Real talk, man. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? Hold up, my G. Hold up. Hold up. Exactly. Arteta was basically there to watch. Yeah, he was. And learn, but he ain't learned anything. 100%. Word up, man. I hear that. 100%. Listen, I'm gone because my battery's like, what? My battery's like 5%. But yo, man, West Ham Random, we're open to everybody, everything. That's how we run it. That's how we do, man. You know what I mean? A couple of the other man them couldn't come through tonight still. Like, yo, we're live from Toronto to Brooklyn to like East London to like, yo, Hornchurch. Done know, man. But anyways, big up yourselves, man. Danny, big up yourself. Mr. Highbury, MGS, big up your blood clot self, man. And yeah, man, just like putting them two notification things on. So like, you know, when man go live, you're here and you're there. And if y'all ever want to come on, man, it's all gravy, man. Straight up, man. Peace out, yeah?